Tame yourself, Ruby. How's it going, Whovians? And welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this Doctor Who reaction series. Today, we are continuing off with our favorite Madman in a Box, and this one is Doctor Who Season 1, Episode 6. Is this 6? 7. This one's Episode 7, Rogue. And last time on Doctor Who, we got that amazing episode where it was kind of like just going from the viewpoint of social media. Basically, the Doctor was trying to save this woman who couldn't do anything for herself because like this bubble thing told him where to go and when to pee and all that kind of stuff. And I thought it was like a commentary about social class and things like that. But upon the second rewatch and editing, it was like that microaggression of racism that a lot of people deal with. And I was blown away at the end because the Doctor's like, I can save you all. And they're like, no, we're just going to go out in this crazy unknown wilderness where who knows what's out there. And no matter what the Doctor said, he was black and they weren't going to listen to him. And it's one of those things where like, you hear these microaggressions during the episode and you kind of like mentally skip over them because they're prevalent in our society today. And that's kind of what you have to do. Not what you have to do, but that's kind of what people do is they hear these things like, oh, well, that's just the old people. That's just them saying it. But it's like, no, because, young people hear that and they make it a part of themselves and then they grow into old people and those old people get the young people to believe the same. It was such a amazing episode with one of the worst villains the Doctor has ever faced, and that was what was her name, Lindy Pepperbean. Rest in peace, Ricky September, you were a real one. Yeah, that was honestly one of my favorite episodes I've seen in a long time, and it might be in my top 10 favorite episodes ever. So I'm just really excited to see what we get and if our next 3 episodes are going to be as good as the last couple. So anyway, guys, if you like this reaction and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit where am I going? And hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, well, this show is still ongoing, so you're not going to be able to get the series finale of this yet. But there's a bunch of patron-exclusive movie series and polls for you to enjoy, so if any of that interests you, please go check that out. If not, they'll be on YouTube possibly at some point. And yeah, I guess there's nothing else left to do but to jump into this episode. So, again, this one is Doctor Who Season 1, Episode 7, Rogue. Let's do it. And as always, I got my gamer subs. This is raw meat still. This is where the invention of the bath was from.
You dishonored my sister. The one in the kitchen? In your study?
Dishonored on the kitchen? It wasn't me.
I will do this. If you wish to challenge me to a duel, then please, sir, do.
Is he gonna bite his thumb at him? Yeah, he's not right.
You absolute snake. I'm so dull. I'd rather be you.
Oh! Oh!
Now I get to be the bad one.
Sounds like he's gonna have a lot more fun. What the hell is that thing? But you know what time it is, right? It's time for the Song of Our Peoples. Here we go. Welcome back to Doctor Who, ladies and gentlemen. Is this our first, well, besides the Moffat episode, the first episode that's not written by Russell T? Look at the Doctor and Ruby just having a ball. I had to take that joke.
Oh my, Bridgerton.
I heard Bridgerton's good, but I don't know if I would like that show. I haven't seen it though, so I can't really say.
How do I know these moves?
Psychic earrings, choreography beamed into your motor system.
It's like The Matrix.
Just don't set into battle mode.
So it is like The Matrix.
I know Kung Fu.
Well, I thought I knew everyone at my ball. What a delight.
Wonderful party, Your Grace.
A new standard set.
Is that Fleabag's sister?
I look like a pencil.
I think that
The
is.
match is made. A young lady needs suitors, not friends. Come.
I wonder if I would enjoy this a little bit more if I was into Bridgerton, because I know that's a huge show right now.
Sonar interference.
Lady Ruby?
Try not get engaged. 1902 got away from me.
The Doctor tends to get engaged in these stories, especially when he goes to the past. Now it's like a magenta color. Yeah, like that's not drawing anybody's attention. Ooh, he noticed, the doctor noticed.
Your Grace, where have you been hiding?
Why were they flapping?
Oh, you half a pie shandy.
Tame yourself, Ruby.
Get out of my way, Lord Stilton.
I'm sure that was a Bridgerton joke.
Stilton.
I don't like that. I like that, though. And there's Susan Twist.
Oh,
I recognized her this time.
Who is that?
I think. I always do that. I'm like, I know that's her. One of these times I'm going to be exactly right.
He's moved on.
Oh, by the saints, Lady Wallace. No, no, no.
So there's two of those things then. He's not good with the ladies, is he?
Brooding. Good luck. Did you practice in the mirror?
Can't come over tonight. I must practice my brooding.
Good vantage point. Like you're expecting trouble. Does not a lord have a name?
Rogue.
That sounds like a title.
I'm the doctor.
Just the doctor?
Just Rogue.
Is that Billie Eilish?
I think you and I should go outside.
Were they seriously listening to Billie Eilish? That kind of threw me out of that scene.
Brave of you to wear that gown this evening after I wore it so beautifully last season.
Lizzie McGuire, you are an outfit repeater.
Housekeeper? You can be seen.
Ooh, she's gonna...
I made a mistake choosing to be star. It's all work.
What'd you think it was?
Dare you? Maybe it will look better on me.
Oh, it's like she's a bird lady. That's what the flapping was.
She would never approve of this match. I would be destitute.
But you'd have me.
I will not marry you. Not now.
So this is
Let it
basically
go.
Bridgerton? Is it just a soap opera set in like the Victorian era?
And yet, you tempt me still.
Ah, you ruined the moment, Rubes.
A couple caught alone is a scandal.
A cup of court?
She will no longer be acceptable to polite society.
Oh, this is so Bridgerton.
You just get rejected and then you just kicked out of the society?
You're tall, you're handsome, you look great in that jacket.
Damn, Doc. This doctor's a little thirsty, isn't he? More so than any of the others. The doctor's usually more aversive to romance, but this doctor's kind of like, let's experience that shit for a little bit.
I am sorry.
And he's not surprised by the technology.
And you knew.
So Rogue is looking out for the same alien, maybe?
This is a murder far beyond the technology of planet Earth. It could only be done by someone brilliant.
And monstrous.
You. You. No, you.
Oh, no, we don't need to do this again.
Why are you repeating?
You.
I have no dowry to speak of.
Sounds like he's choosing his cushy lifestyle over love.
Cushy?
Like a cushion.
You just introduced a word. Although, to be fair, the doctor did invent the word dude a few centuries early, right?
Drop the act, Doc. I've been paid good money to find you.
Firstly, Doc. No thank you, sir.
Sorry. I do call the doctor Doc a lot.
You are a bounty hunter. That is so cool. So where are you taking me?
My ship, past that shed.
That's my ship.
Why isn't it cloaked?
It's behind a tree.
It's behind a tree, he said. That looks like the White Falcon Zord from the Power Rangers movie.
Nice costume.
That's what it is, like the bird
Oh, you're the Duchess.
neck movement.
I wanted to be her next.
Too slow, love. Hoping someone here would be royal.
Why didn't they just go straight for the elite people? Wow. That's a cool set.
Rogue, honey, you need company.
I live alone.
Maybe a companion?
But was that always the case?
Kind of has like a center console.
Asteroid hopper.
Triform on.
Activated.
Oh, the doctor's been in one of those before.
My name's Bond. Molecular Bond. Transport to where?
Incinerator.
How about Triform off?
It's deadlocked.
Oh, shit. Who is this dude?
My gadget can do more things than your gadget.
The ship would have registered that as a dangerous device.
Just a screwdriver.
Says screwdriver.
Yes, but does do all sorts of things.
Bit of a D&D fan.
Did you get your name from Dungeons and Dragons?
Roll for insight.
Lassie.
Doctor was starting to feel himself. Is this Kylie Minogue? Threw her off in the Titanic. Just vibe with the doctor for a minute, man. Come on, Rogue.
Oh. I'm just saying this.
Oh, this goes good with the bird head movement. I didn't really know her, just that one song she came out with in the States.
I'm telling you, you've got the wrong man.
It says you're hot.
No, it's broken.
Is it you're hot or
No,
I'm hot?
it's just...
This job has so much paperwork ever since we got that new boss.
What boss?
That boss.
Deep scanner confirmed. Shapeshifter.
Charging.
In a way, I guess.
Look.
Scanning.
2 hearts. Good to see you
much
again.
older. I'm a lord of time. The fallen
12.
planet of Gallifrey.
And even Dr. Ruth.
Wow.
He's like, you are a shapeshifter. Bah! I love those moments where it shows just all of them because they are all the Doctor. And I'm glad they're still involving Dr. Ruth. Maybe we're going to find out her origins, you know, that'd be awesome. That's a husky-looking creature. And by husky, I mean like a husk.
You ready for this?
Yeah, this one's going to blow your mind.
My first shed.
Oh my God!
Come with me and you'll be a world of pure imagination.
I'm in love
I think that's two of you.
with this machine. What was that?
She gets upset by bounty hunters.
Gallifrey? Where the hell is that?
I might take you one day.
Damn, Doctor's really liking Rogue. Are we going to get a new companion, or is this going to be like his River song?
Whatever the Chulder has done, I can't let you kill it. Instead, we will transport it to a barren dimension. Who did you lose?
Probably wouldn't be in that line
How'd
of
you know
business
that?
if you didn't.
Because I know.
We traveled together, we had fun. And then a day came along, and at the end of that day, I lost them. What about you?
A lot. I like how that was put, though.
I lost everyone.
Why keep going?
We have to live each day because they can't. Travel with me.
Would you travel with me?
When we both get out of this, let's argue across the stars.
Damn, it's a date.
I like that.
The Doctor is legitimately into this dude. That is really not. That's really strange. But for the Doctor, that's strange. The closest we've come to seeing the Doctor like want to kiss somebody was River, but I don't think they did, right? So this Rogue dude has to be somebody then. Like maybe we're gonna be getting, I don't know. It is a title name.
So this guy's is the Duchess. Oh, you know. Oh man, it's cosplay. All of this. The Chulder is cosplay.
Wait, so you mean it's literally dressing up and playing at Bridgerton?
Could be. And those TV signals beam out.
This is the Galaxy Quest episode. They got Bridgerton. And they're like, we gotta go do this.
We need to get the Duchess outside on her own.
Have a lover's quarrel. That'll get her out.
So come on, Rogue.
Two men will definitely get her attention.
Quite the sight. My ladies.
This is shocking.
Look at those two fancy men. I feel like I would appreciate this a lot more if I watched Bridgerton. Does this like scene where it all goes dark and then it's just those two, does that happen in the show? I can imagine so. Like this is definitely like an homage to it.
We need to have a big fight so we can storm out.
How dare you, my lord!
Why does he look familiar too?
Give up my title?
You cad!
The C word.
Say anything.
Oh, Doctor, remember you said don't go and get married.
We must play them.
You got the birds out. What? Oh, they look a lot dumber than I thought they would.
How many does this trap hold?
One.
Oh, that.
Run.
I'm normally the one that says that.
Now find them!
I like that they screech like raptors. That's pretty cool.
Back to the house. Get them out of hiding.
They're very unobservant birds of prey.
These human beings will ruin the authenticity.
This is what we came for. Gossip.
It just looks like a head full of felt.
We can play our games on a magnificent scale. I can be king.
This feels like what the Cats animation is to cats. This is that to birds.
We're gonna cosplay this planet to death.
Gross.
I can make this transport get carry 6 maximum.
You know, it's a very interesting switch up too, because usually it's the companion getting or finding a love interest. This time it's kind of the Doctor, and I dig that.
You with your TV and your okay.
You've seen enough. I come from the future.
I thought I was interesting. But you are wild.
Oh.
I want to be you.
That dude just said that once it happens, you can't take that shit back. Just...
This is the end game. They'll slaughter everyone.
The season finale! Bride and groom. How does it feel to be Lady Ruby?
I'm sorry.
We're not gonna... No way we're gonna lose Ruby. Please let there be snow. Where there's snow, there's hope, right?
Doctor, look. You know I can't stop her. I wouldn't want to do that.
We're not gonna lose Ruby like that.
You'll keep her safe?
I will keep her safe.
That's not how she's gonna go out.
How long did he live for?
Shoulder, lifespan of 600 years.
Good. It's a long time to suffer.
Oh, I think we're about to see this doctor's dark side. Let's see what you can do, Shooty. That's why the doctor doesn't let romance get in the way of things.
I object to all that you are, children. For the desecration of Ruby Sunday. Triform off!
Trap locked.
It's me, Doctor.
Wow.
What?
I cosplayed.
How did she make the bird noise?
Battle mode.
Ruby had that poker face. See how that pop filter did with that. Ah, mother.
What she did to me!
She broke her beak.
Triform off! Triform off!
Press send.
You won't press send. You're too soft.
Yeah, there's too many people, right?
No, Doctor, it's fine.
No! No! No!
The shoulder will escape, and Ruby dies anyway.
It's fine.
Press send.
So we're gonna get Ruby back just to lose her instantly?
Can you lose your friend to save the world?
Think of a doctory way out of this.
I know.
And again, he's using his attraction to... Now he's gonna push the button.
Matter exchange.
Oh! Okay, Rogue. I don't know how he pushed her off. I mean, I said matter exchange. I guess that's a rule.
Find me.
He said it sent him to an alternate dimension.
Can't we use the TARDIS and go find him?
There are as many dimensions as there are atoms in the universe. Don't even know his real name.
I'm sorry.
I mean, we're obviously gonna... He's gonna come back.
Anyway, onwards. Fine. Next.
Doctor, you don't have to be like this.
I have to be like this because this is what I'm like. New horizons, moving on.
Okay, can you
It's
just
fine.
shut up a second?
Every time, he takes a loss and he has to keep going. That's what the doctor always does.
It's good to have you back, Ruby.
This is the doctor that likes hugs. They like making us think they're gonna kill Ruby. Once by basically killing her. And this time, I seriously thought that she was taken. Especially, like, how'd she make that bird sound? Does he have a tattoo on his nail? Ow! That's gotta be some kind of a tracker, right? What is it? Like a bee? Or a hand holding a sword, maybe? He got himself a salute. Alright. That was just like a nice self-contained episode. I did like that a lot. Alright, everybody, that was Doctor Who Season 1, Episode 7, Rogue. And this one was... I'm sure I would have appreciated most of this episode a lot more if I did have any knowledge of Bridgerton, because this is definitely like, you know how in series 1 the Doctor and Rose went to like the Big Brother house and Weakest Link and things like that. This kind of felt like that kind of episode where they were just basically cosplaying in the Victorian era, and they ended up running into, I don't know what they were called, the Chireen? Is that what they call them? This species of bird that likes to cosplay as well, but they cosplay a planet to death. So for the most part, it was cool. I did like seeing, I don't know her name, but Fleabag's sister, she was in there. That was pretty funny. Who was Rogue? Oh, no shit. That was Jonathan Groff. He was King George from Hamilton. You'll be back. That guy. And, well, Shooty and Jonathan definitely have something in common.
Change the subject!
But yeah, so we run into this bounty hunter named Rogue, played by King George, Jonathan Groff. I knew he looked familiar too, because I love Hamilton. But the Doctor takes a really strong liking to him. And like I commented earlier in the episode, it's very strange because the Doctor never, and aside from, you know, their 27 years or whatever on Beryllium, he never let himself give in to that love and that his emotions like that. But with Rogue, it was damn near instantly. And also like Rogue, he got it from D&D, but it's also a title like the Doctor or the Ronnie or the Master or the Toy Maker. I don't know what Rogue could be, because just bounty hunter's not going to be what his final form is or whatever. He's going to be somebody, I think, bigger and more important. And of course, he'll be back. Their romance was really well done, and the chemistry was really great between Shooty and John. Like I know him, Jonathan. I can tell this episode's going to get some shit, because they're like, oh, they make Doctor Who gay. It's like, the Doctor's been by, like, since, I think even the third Doctor talked about Houdini or something, so just fucking grow up. you know, love is love. Guys love guys and girls love girls and all the in-betweens. Just fucking get over it, please. We could have a better society if you just stopped worrying who strangers are fucking. It's really absurd to think about other people doing stuff that you probably aren't doing yourself. So just fucking get over it. Get over it, please. Our planet is burning and we're committing genocide. God damn it. Just grow up. You're fucking 40. Jesus Christ. And that's, of course, to all the toxic fans who's gonna talk shit on this episode and the Doctor kissing a man. Oh, the Doctor got kissed by Captain Jack in series 1. Grow up. Please, I'm asking for society. Basically, the Doctor and Rogue decide to set up this trap that's gonna teleport them to an alternate dimension. I think he said something about like a hell dimension or something so they could suffer. And Ruby was cosplaying as one of them and she got caught in the trap. And the Doctor was gonna let him go and Rogue knew that and he took advantage of the Doctor again, like by the Doctor giving into these feelings for Rogue. He let him get one up on him and he stole the thing, pushed it to teleport, and he, you know, took the place of Ruby, which I don't know how he was able to put, because it only has a certain amount of weight it can hold. So if there's more added and then he pushes her out, then it sets back in. Okay, I get that. And then he said find him, which obviously does that mean we're gonna start like universe hopping? Because if that's true, we're gonna get more into like the Timeless Child and I think like the greater multiverse of Doctor Who. So that's gonna be really interesting. Other than that, this felt like a series 1 Russell T episode, just kind of light and silly for the most part. Then it gets, like I said, 180 in like an instant. I thought Ruby was gonna like seriously just be fucking dead, and the Doctor was gonna have to deal with that. But you know, Ruby pulled through, just like that. I can't remember which queen it was from the 50th anniversary special where she pretended to be a Zygon. So, I mean, that was really cool. Overall, this was a good episode. Not the best episode, but it's definitely setting something up in the large, maybe for season 2, which, by the way, I did find out that Ruby is not leaving at the end of the season. I don't know if there was like a last minute switch or change or something, because I know that happened with Clara where she was supposed to exit and then she was like, nah, I'll do another season. So I know she's coming back next season, and the Monday from the Boom episode, she's the new companion. I don't know what her name is yet, but yeah, so I mean, we're getting a bigger TARDIS fam, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. What did you guys think of this episode? And the Doctor, I think the Doctor was honestly more attracted to something within Rogue. Like, I think he was able to feel something. So yeah, maybe there's something within Rogue that like really called out to him. Maybe he is another Timeless Child or whatever the race or species the Doctor's from, or maybe, you know, the Doctor's just really into Hamilton and Jonathan Groff, you know, who knows. But anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode and that relationship and how it definitely was different than the usual companion getting the relationship? This time it's kind of the Doctor. Let me know about your thoughts and comments in the comment box down below, and remember, if you like this reaction and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit where am I going? And hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, well, this show is still ongoing, so you're not going to be able to get the series finale of this yet. But there's a bunch of patron-exclusive movie series and polls for you to enjoy, so if any of that interests you, please go check that out. If not, they'll be on YouTube possibly at some point. And yeah, that's going to be about it for me tonight, guys, so thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, wear a mask, don't be an ass, and I will see you all next week for the penultimate episode of Doctor Who. Take it easy, guys.
Name's Bond. Molecular Bond.